welcome everyone. It's great to have everybody here for this IoT Nation New York City meetup on how to make trustworthy IoT. I think this is a special program, and I'll introduce in just a second. My name is Mitchell Golner, and I am the founder of IoT Nation, and glad to talk with anybody and connect with anybody and help people connect to the IoT ecosystem. This is really a special program in that we're all too aware of the issues concerning privacy and security. They are front and center in the current web with security breaches and privacy breaches and security holes and patches and all these things that we hear about in the news. But as we enter an era which is Internet of Things enabled, there will be more and more data being collected, and that's an understatement, more and more data, and more devices on the edge. So with IoT, the situation is much more intense and serious because, number one, because there's an increasing or a much larger attack surface through which hackers, the bad people, can get in. And number two, there's much more data being collected, and there's the unintended consequences of the leakage of that data are unknown. And perhaps we could see like personal data in a way that we haven't seen before be released. In today's discussion, we hope that it will be educational, first of all, and it will also give us a chance to learn about the Online Trust Alliance, which is an Internet Society initiative, as well as start a dialogue with the Online Trust Alliance. So we look at this as a two-way street that we can not only learn about IoT security and privacy, but also perhaps influence some of the standards and other initiatives that are happening in the private sector. And also, if you're watching online, so we're live streaming this as well. If you're watching this online, you can tweet questions to our Twitter handle at IoTNationHQ. So that's at IoTNationHQ. First of all, I'd like to thank our event partners, the Internet Society and the Online Trust Alliance, which is actually an initiative of the Internet Society. This is really being done in conjunction with the Internet Society. The Online Trust Alliance, and I'll give a short introduction here, but we'll hear more directly from people from that organization. The Online Trust Alliance is an Internet Society initiative. OTA's mission is to enhance online trust, user empowerment, and innovation through convening multi-stakeholder initiatives, developing and promoting best practices, ethical privacy practices, and data stewardship. And the Internet Society is an esteemed organization. It's a global cause-driven organization governed by a diverse board of trustees that is dedicated to ensuring that the Internet stays open, transparent, and defined by you. So, and we'll get to hear more as part of this program. We also have a big thank you to our event host, which is Company. We're here at the Urban Tech Hub at Company. Company was formerly named Grand Central Tech, so we thank you very much for being in this space. Lots of great things are happening here. It's the company is expanding, and there's going to be even larger space for events coming soon. So for our agenda, so we had some snacks here. You can have some more. There's still some food on the table. Basically, we'll next hear from ISOC New York. ISOC is the abbreviation for the Internet Society. So Greg Shatan, I will introduce him. And then we have a panel on the state of IoT privacy and security. Then we'll have a keynote speech on security and privacy in the IoT, and a discussion and member announcements. One thing about member announcements, it gives a chance for anybody, if you're looking for a job or if your company has jobs and you're trying to fill positions, or you're looking for a specific type of expertise, that is the time to make that announcement. So we try to give the audience a chance to announce what you're looking for and give a chance to network, whether that's job, special offers. So be thinking about that. You'll have your 30 seconds to say what you're looking for. And then we'll do some networking after that. We'd like to thank our IoT Nation sponsor. They've been a sponsor with us for several years, which is Microchip. And they don't have somebody here today, but if you need to get in contact with them, they're a leading provider of chips in general, but they have a strong view towards security and strong product offering in the security area. So if you need to get in contact with them, I'll be glad to make a connection. I'd next like to thank event sponsor Elementryx. So I'd like to invite up Yehuda Cohen from Elementryx to speak for a couple of minutes.
Hi everyone, I'm Yehuda Cohen. I'm here on behalf of Elementryx. To begin with, just wanted to thank Mitchell and IoT Nation for having us, and wanted to quickly outline a few services that we offer in case anyone is interested. Cloud is obviously a huge part of the Internet of Things, and to that end, we work with companies like you to ensure that you have the infrastructure and processes that you need to succeed and get more values out of your engineers. Get more value out of your engineers. As cloud and DevOps specialists, we can help you optimize your software engineering processes, secure your data as it enters the cloud and throughout its life cycle within the cloud, implement simple processes to manage your huge amounts of IoT data, and integrate IoT devices and data into your existing and new cloud services. If you'd like to get in touch, we offer security and best practice audits, one-on-one sessions, DevOps and infrastructure configurations. And there's a special offer for all of today's attendees, and that is that we will work with you for 5 hours to audit your infrastructure and the state of your cloud for $500. If you're interested, just either send us an email at info@elementryx.com or come hit me up at some point today. Okay, thanks so much.
Great. Thanks, Yehuda. Okay, also I'd like to put some thank yous up front. Thank you to Jolly McPhee, who's our videographer and live stream person and all around helped to organize this event. Catherine Gowen, who's helped tremendously with this event, and Ing Dong, who's also helped with this event. I'll give you a brief introduction on IoT Nation. We're a company which is connecting the Internet of Things ecosystem through online market intelligence tools, engaging content, and community. Our primary goal really is to help professionals in the IoT industry to get the information, insights, and connections that you need to succeed in IoT business. We are a community of about 15,000 IoT professionals and enthusiasts, about 80% in the US, but we also have people around the world. In the US, we have 17 chapters in these cities. We do events, both online and offline, to help people learn about IoT and to connect with the right people. We've done pitch events, speaker series, expert panels, live demo events. We do live streaming of many of our programs, and we also do webinars. We've had many companies, large and small, present. Actually, well over 100 companies have presented in our forums in New York and elsewhere. We also have an online presence. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter and many other places. You can just go to our website, which is www.iotnation.com to find those links. I'd like to bring up Greg Shatan and introduce him, and he'll give us a few words about ISOC and ISOC-NY. Greg Shatan is a partner in Moses and Singer's intellectual property group and a member of the Internet and Technology practice. He focuses on intellectual property and technology transactions, counseling and litigation relating to web accessibility under the ADA, Internet and Domain Name Law and Policy, trademark licensing, protection and enforcement, and data protection and privacy. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome up Greg.
Thank you, Mitch. I'm Greg Shatan, and as of September 1st, I'm the president of the New York chapter of the Internet Society. I'd like to acknowledge my predecessor, Jolie McPhee, without whom this entire program would not have existed. Was Jolie's brainchild, and he reached out to IoT Nation and great things happened, and we have the synergy of all of that. Also like to thank the Internet Society, which helped to fund this through their Chapterthon initiative, which brings funding down to the individual chapters. The Internet Society is an organization that is simultaneously global and local. There are chapters, over 100 chapters all around the world. Here in New York, the ISOC New York chapter is one of the oldest chapters. It is about to celebrate its 21st birthday. It will be old enough to drink. The Internet Society itself was founded in 1992 by the folks who invented TCP/IP. And after they had done so much to bring together the technological threads of the Internet, they decided that it needed a conscience. At least that's the way I look at it, that the Internet Society is a conscience for the Internet. The Internet Society has a number of different aspects, but as Mitch mentioned, above all, it's to support and preserve an open and interactive Internet that is run by you, because the Internet is for all of us. And the Internet Society as a whole has 4 key initiatives that it's involved in this year, and this is emblematic of the first, which is security in the Internet of Things. Secondly, strengthening the global routing system, which is a trust-based system. So that's quite related here, but they're trying to put together something that they call manners, which is mutually agreed norms for routing security. I think the acronym only really works in English, but in any case, it's a worthy addition. Third thing is community networks, and one of our initiatives at the ISOC New York chapter is NYC Mesh, which is a New York City-based mesh network. So if you want to get involved in mesh networking, that is a good place to start. And lastly, but not least, promoting multi-stakeholder model of Internet governance. I've been involved in ICANN policymaking for about 11, 12 years, where we practice as well as we can the multi-stakeholder model. So having the Internet Society support that is very important. The Internet Society is something that you all can join if you aren't already members. It's free and fascinating. You go to internetsociety.org and you can become a global member, and then you can join any chapter you want. I would encourage you to join the ISOC New York chapter. You can look at our website at ISOC-NY.org, but you could join a chapter elsewhere. We have over 3,100 members, and quite a number of our members are not in New York or in the United States or North America, but they want to hear what we have to say, what we're doing, and it creates a greater degree of cross-pollination. In any case, that's the pitch portion of the introduction. But I think that part of connecting us all and connecting us in a way that pays attention to something beyond the fact that it can be done is critical. And as we're seeing with the Internet of Things, we are being connected in ways that we never even imagined, and in ways in which we don't even know right now. Your trash can might be talking to your refrigerator about you, and you don't know what they're saying. In any case, I think we have a fascinating panel coming up. Mitch is going to be the moderator, so I'll let him introduce the panelists in more detail, but I am really excited about this panel, and as the first kind of official manifestation during my presidency, although it all happened because of Jolie, but here I am. And I'm very excited because I think we have a first-rate panelist and some interesting and provocative things going on. And even in the course of the day, things have happened in this area that have changed things. So it's a constantly developing area and an exciting subject. So with that, I will hand the podium back to Mitch.
Great, thank you, Greg.